Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Honest Mead Review with tkanddrinks, the road to 500. We're looking at number 27 today, coming from the Viking Alchemist Meadery. If you want to get more content like this all the time, go ahead, hit that follow, subscribe, notify, like, share, do all those things. Man, we're up to 96 subscribers, man, just 4 people away. If you know 4 people that want to get in on a giveaway for some free cool shit, tell them to come subscribe to my channel. We'll get them taken care of potentially. So at the end of the last episode, I said I was going to get into the Mangata today, which was the blueberry from the Viking Alchemist. But I called an audible on that, and we're going to go with the Skol, which is a cherry mead. Now, cherry is one of like the traditional flavors for like the Viking blood and some of these other more traditional types of meads, from what I understand. I could be completely wrong from what I read, but you know, wouldn't be the first time. So get this cracked open here. Ooh, love these synthetic corks. Ooh, man, that's smelling good already. Alright, so we do have a nice brilliant clarity on this Skol. See here. Fill the honeyed beverage high, fill the skulls, 'tis Odin's cry, the battle cry of the Vikings. The alchemist was inspired when given a bushel of sweet cherries, as the rich, dark red and sultry sweetness of cherries is reminiscent of the battlefield after the sweetness of victory. Man, doesn't get much more frickin' Viking than that. Mead that reminds you of the blood of your enemies, and potentially of your friends, and remember them as well, because they died like warriors. Alright, let's get a pour on this. Ooh, you know what? Slow-mo! Alright, here we go. Man, that looks nice. So that looked pretty good coming out of there. Gotta admit, I like that awesome shaped honeycomb glass deal thing here. Got from my pals over at the Scale and Feather Meadery here in Avondale, Arizona. Have to say I really dig this unique glass. From what I understand, they went through quite a bit of testing different glasses, and this is the one that gave the best aeration, the best nose, the best everything all around. So good on you guys, Scale and Feather, for putting your time and work in to make sure your customers get as pleasant of experience as possible. Like I said, here on tkanddrinks, it's the little things that count. So again, brilliant clarity on this deep crimson red color. Absolutely just beautiful. Tiny amount of bubbles there on the rim of the glass. The meniscus is looking nice and clear, so that's telling me that that was probably a newer mead. Hasn't been aged for a while. Great reflectivity on that. Nice and mirror-like quality. Again, all right, let's get on the nose. Oh yeah. Ooh, that smells like sweet cherries, man. Growing up in Washington State, I had access to cherry trees all the time, and this definitely reminds me of like sitting up in a cherry tree eating cherries till you vomit. Not that I ever did that. The vinous aroma comes there on the back end, and the get some light sweetness from that honey mixed in there. Slight caramelization. I need to dive into a bunch of fermented honey one of these days. Get a fermented honey show going on. See if I can't get somebody on here to do a whole thing on fermented honey to get us all a little bit better of an understanding of what's going on. Let's get a quick taste in here. Ooh, that's very good. Again, very very light on the flavor. I put this right in line with the peach one. Very mild, Um, I get the tartness from the cherries is cut away very quickly by some sweetness there, light acidity, again very light astringency, there's a light puckering in the back. Kind of a light mouth feel on it. It's not hanging around for too long. Very light body, not very much legs to speak on this one. I think this is another 11.5%, 11%. Yeah, seems to be their target goal there at the old Viking Alchemist. Nothing wrong with that. This is delicious. Again, if you were looking to get somebody into a mead who's coming in off of wine or you know, something a little even lighter, you know, light beers or those malted beverages, something like that, this would be a great one to get them in on, because this is perfect, mild flavor, not going to be overpowering, anything like that. Again, the nose, very mild and everything like that. So let's go ahead and get to that scorecard. So here we go. So I gave this a 33. Yeah, it's a very good cherry mead. I don't think there's anything wrong with it at all. I would use this again, just much like their peach mead, excuse me, or their traditional. And these are all great entry-level meads. And again, I don't mean entry-level as in that they're elementary or that they're basic or anything like that. I just mean entry-level is that they're not super offensive, they're not incredibly pungent, they're not overbearing on the palate or anything like that. This has a very mild cherry flavor, but you get all the cherry notes. You smell the cherry in there, but it doesn't hit you in the face. It doesn't you know, just leave you feeling like you got cherry spit up your nose and now you're smelling it all day long or something like that. You know, the flavor is very balanced well. That acidity and the sweetness, a slight bit of tannin on the end to help dry it out a little bit. Again, all balanced very well in the flavor. Again, I personally think the aroma could be a little bit stronger. I would like to see, you know, some more cherry in it. Again, you tell me it's cherry, put some cherry in there, ramp it up. But that being said, that's just a personal preference. I completely understand what they're doing, the style, it's appropriate for what it is and everything like that. So again, I would turn somebody who's never had mead right onto this, and I think they would be rocking and rolling and be a sold customer from here on out, because this is delicious. Again, this would be like a daily driver, man. You could have one of these every night with your meal instead of a glass of red wine. Have yourself a nice cherry Skol from Viking Alchemist. It'd be a delicious addition to your evening. I guarantee that. So again, 33. I don't mean that for it to be a low score. Again, if anybody who's been following me and reading up on these, I'm just trying to balance out my scores a little bit. I'm not in any way trying to dig at the Viking Alchemist. I like what they're doing. I'm just trying to balance my scores and get them a little more in the realistic category. And so this one, I feel it'd be, you know, again, a 33. It's very good, right in line with what it should be doing. And if I wasn't doing anything with it, I'd ramp up that aroma a little bit personally. Again, that's their preference. Hey man, everybody do your own thing. So thank you guys for being here with me from this. Next week I will be getting to that Mangata. I apologize, this week I did not get a chance to do a spotlight feature. I had started a regular 9-to-5 job, but got that going, so I will get a spotlight feature going on for the next episode. Again, like, follow, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell the people you don't like, tell your dog, anybody who's got a Facebook page, or Instagram, YouTube, whatever. Like, follow, subscribe me. 96 followers. As soon as we get to 100, I got a giveaway going on. Got all the things lined up for that. So any day now, in the next couple weeks, next couple months, whenever it happens, we are set up. Thank you all so much. Have a great day, night, evening. Peace.